Good morning. Steph and I are just having a bit of a lazy morning, enjoying these views. We had a really good breakfast at this hotel. It's the Cresta de Duc. Amazing, really good prices, great rooms, great breakfast. And then, yeah, just chilling, having some sleeps. And then we also have been packing our food for the rest of the trip. So here's an example of what we're bringing. This is kind of what our lunches are like: a little bit of sausage, a Baby Bell, some crackers. We also picked up some electrolyte packets from the pharmacy. We both think that we're getting a little bit dehydrated on trail, and part of that was due to electrolyte loss. We always have some trail mix and then some bars as well. We're gonna have a pretty slow morning today because we only have 12 kilometers to hike today, so it's nice, the halfway point, to get a little bit more rest. But because we're at the halfway point, we're also gonna share with you guys what our favorite gear so far has been, and if there's any gear that hasn't been working for us so far. So we are here right now. We're gonna be going kind of up this way, then across here, and then hitting around here where we're gonna be camping for the day, and continuing around the Mont Blanc range for the next 4 days. So we made it over 500 meters coming out of Courmayeur, just straight up the mountain, and we still have a little ways to go. I'm feeling really good. That kind of 20 hours in Courmayeur really did a lot for my lungs. I feel a lot more rested and my legs feel great. I feel like I could just power up this mountain really well. How are you feeling, Steph?
I'm feeling good. The rest was really helpful, but I'm feeling a little bit of back pain now.
Oh no.
And the Achilles is still a thing, but I will power through.
Stopping for a little lunch break here in the shade. Steph has that little sausage. Take a bite. Tell us how it tastes.
So unsure about it. Good.
It tastes good? Yeah? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So we made it up onto the shoulder from the town, gaining over 800 meters of elevation. We're gonna be wrapping around, going around the other side of this ridge now. Super proud of us. That was a lot of elevation gain, and I feel like we kind of crushed it. I'm feeling really good. I feel like Steph's just crushing it as usual.
I'm feeling better than the last time I checked in.
Yeah, that's good. Lunch helps. And yeah, we get some good views of the Mont Blanc mountain range from here. So excited to kind of cruise a little bit downhill and some flats, and then get to where we're gonna be camping tonight. So you can see from here, the tunnel that goes underneath the mountain and connects Courmayeur to Chamonix just goes right through Mont Blanc, 23-minute drive, and you're in Chamonix from here. That tunnel and the exit to Chamonix was something that we'd actually chatted about before the trip. Steph was a little bit worried about her Achilles and was telling me before we even started that if she was having issues, that to go on ahead, leave me behind. Yeah. And I was saying, no, like, we'll play it by ear, and if we need to get off trail, we'll get off trail. So I promised I'd tell you guys about the story of how me and this little one got engaged while we were in Italy, and today's our last day in Italy, so I gotta tell you, I was gonna propose to her at this spot. There's a gondola that goes up there and you can go hang out there, but I'm glad I didn't, because we never actually got to go up there because of COVID. But we were in Italy on top of a volcano by Pompeii, Mount Vesuvius, and Steph was being super cute. She was telling me how much she lavas me. and I was like, okay, I need to propose this girl. I'd been carrying the ring around for a few months at that point. Didn't really know when it was gonna happen, but then, yeah.
It happened.
It happened.
And we had a nice little glass of wine at the top too, so it was perfect.
Yeah, it was great. We had our friends with us, and they were able to take some pictures, and we got to celebrate with them. It was a lot of fun. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was perfect.
This is a really nice trail. Probably some of the nicest trail for the legs that we've been on so far.
Yeah, we're not actually walking on just pieces of rock, and it's not straight up or straight down, so this is really nice, especially with the shade. We're not just the sun's not just beating down on us.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
We're both like energized, just like, this is great. We're just hiking along. Woo! Gotcha. I'm feeling pretty good. Easy day into town, and then an easy day after town is definitely good for the morale. I could hike a long time right now. How are you feeling, Steph?
Good. I could hike all day.
All day.
All day.
All day.
All day.
Yeah. Butterflies. So we're done for the day. We're at our campsite where we're going to be spending the night, but I promised you that we'd be sharing with you our gear failures and our favorite gear at the halfway point. We actually haven't had any gear failures, and everything we brought we've been really happy with. Steph's going to start off by sharing with you her favorite 2 pieces of gear, and then I'm going to share with you my favorite 2 pieces of gear.
Okay, so my first favorite piece of gear has to be this massage ball. It's from Decathlon. It's really lightweight. I've talked about it before. It has the little nodules on it, so it's really, really good at getting deep into the muscles. And it's also really firm, so it does the job, and it has kept me walking with my Achilles pain. My second favorite item that I picked up last minute is this Quechua 500 fast hiking wind jacket. It's awesome. It's really, really lightweight. It's comfortable. It really doesn't smell that bad when we're on day 5. And it's been keeping me warm on those really windy passes and cols. And so this is probably something that I'm super happy I picked up and has done the job.
For me, I have a couple favorite pieces of gear, and I think for Steph, these are also a couple of her favorite pieces of gear. The first one is the packs. This is the MT900 ultralight pack from Decathlon. There's a couple of things that I really like about this. Actually, a few things. First of all, it's very lightweight. It weighs just over 1 kilogram, which is awesome to see Decathlon put together some lightweight gear. The other thing is the water bottle pockets. You can just reach in, pull out your water bottle, take a swig, and then it's really easy to get it back. I hate packs that have hard to reach water bottle pockets. I have little short T-Rex arms, so that's a no-go for me. The other thing that I really like about this pack is the trampoline back. So it has this nice mesh back on it that helps keep you from getting too sweaty when it's really hot out, like it has been on the Tour de Mont Blanc for us. Second piece of gear that's a favorite of Steph and I, and it's keeping us on the trail and comfortable, is our footwear. So we're both using Hoka Speed Goats. I'm using the Hoka Speed Goat 5. Steph's using the Hoka Speed Goat 4. What's awesome about this shoe, it has a lot of cushion, so on the really long days, your foot doesn't get fatigued. And it also has awesome grip with the Vibram Mega Grip sole. You can be walking over any kind of terrain and you're gonna stay nice and grippy on the ground. So those are our favorite pieces of gear. All the gear that we've been using has been performing really well for us. No issues with anything, especially a lot of the clothing has just been great. We brought a little bit more than we needed because we weren't sure how cold the mountains were gonna be. And I'm not just saying that because Decathlon's sponsoring this trip. I would let you guys know if something wasn't up to snuff, and I'd let Decathlon know too, because they want to hear the feedback. Something that we did have maybe a little bit of an issue with in the beginning were the packs, right where the hip belt meets your lower back. We had a bit of an issue with that kind of, I don't know if it's rubbing or just having some pressure points, but after the first day, we were both feeling that spot a little bit. But after the second day, that went away, and it hasn't been a problem since, and the packs have been carrying very comfortably.
There's also a chance that that's because we have really big butts, Justin and I, so
yeah.
Who knows, it might work better on someone else, but yeah, now they're really comfortable.
Yeah, I think they just need some time to kind of contour to our body shapes, I guess. So I'm having the Forcla pasta bolognese, I guess it's called. Looks really good. Has cheese and tomatoes, pasta, some meat in there. Let's take a taste. Oh yeah, look at that. That's tasty.
Yeah? That's good.
Yeah.
Also, it's pasta bolognese, just so you're aware.
That was a really good morale booster of a day. Dinner was great. We have an amazing campsite. Steph's getting some reading done. But tomorrow is when the real work starts. We have 3 days in a row that are gonna be really hard. Tomorrow's just gonna be a lot of elevation and some good distance. The next day we have a 30-kilometer day with a lot of elevation. And then the day after that, to finish off everything, 20-kilometer day with a lot of elevation. So we're gonna be going up and down a lot of mountains, and we're gonna be covering a lot of distance. It's gonna be tough. Hopefully our bodies are up for it. Today definitely gave us a little boost of confidence, but we'll see what happens.